All right. So women have so much expectations for men, right? High standards, boundaries, preferences, all that crap. And I'll be showing you tonight, right, what women expect out of men, right? What women want out of men. But first, I'm going to start out. What do men really get? What do men really get? You would think that men want beautiful women, right? Men want beautiful women, of course, right? What man doesn't want a beautiful woman? Yeah, but in all honesty, are women? This is the thing where I always like to. If you see my content, I always point this out. Women are way too egotistical. Women think that they are so beautiful, more beautiful than what they think they are. Right? Most women are average at best. Most women are average at best. But because one, validation from other women. Two, we are going to see number two. But because of validation from women, their egos are overblown. So, what is number two? Right? What is number two? Looks beautiful, right? Wouldn't you want this woman? Like, she's beautiful. A beautiful woman. Evo Eddie. Yes. Beautiful is meaningless. It is. Particularly like it fades, right? I've always said this. I'm more a promoter of inner beauty. I care about personality, but let's say this, right? Let's be honest. A lot of women have an ugly personality. Right? They have an ugly personality, but at least you can see their outer beauty. Could you now? Could you? But look at this woman. Man, she looks decent, right? Does she look decent? Oh, oh. So that's what men are getting. Average at best. And this is the thing. I'm not saying she's ugly. I'm not saying she's ugly. But again, average. This is the problem we're having. We are having an epidemic of egotistical women. An epidemic of egotistical women. I am not saying this woman is ugly. I'm saying she's no 10. She's no 10. Right? So and that's the problem. So, but this is the thing. Thanks to makeup, thanks to good lighting, thanks to good angles, thanks to filters, women are more egotistical than ever before. Probably is, right? The track is probably could be that. But all right, so I just give you the basis. This is what all women think, right? They think that they are hot shit. They're not. They are not. So let's start out with some TikTok clips.
Someone said, in order to get my attention, in order to date me, you're competing with my solitude. I'm like, that ain't. You're competing with my solitude. I love myself. I take care of myself. I'm my biggest fan. If you're not adding to that, you're just a burden in my life. Simple. Someone said, in order to get my attention, in order to date me, you're competing with my solitude. I'm like, that ain't. You're competing with my solitude. I love myself. I take care of myself. I'm my biggest fan. If you're not adding to that, you're just a burden in my life. Simple. Someone.
Good, cool, right? But here's the thing. It's always you. It's always me. Fine. A man is not a burden to your life. That's what you want. Cool. We never care if they are a burden to men. In my honest opinion, most women, if not all, are burdens to men. Right? Most women are burdens to men. Yo, Whiskey, thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. Exactly. I would love to have a woman around who made me want to be a better man. And that's the thing. That's the power of women. Right? That's the power of so many women. It's the personality, who they are inside. They can push men to be better. But honestly, modern day women, seriously, Western women, they're pushing men to actually, go MGTOW. Modern day women are pushing men to either go MGTOW or go passport bro. That is what modern day women are doing. Yo, David, always hijacking our manosphere talking points. And that's the thing. I said, exactly. David said it, okay? David said this. Exactly. I've said this before. If women were men, they would be either incels or red pill. If women were men, they would be incels or red pill. Women prove it all the time.
If girls keep calling me pretty, they keep calling me pretty, right? If I'm so fucking pretty, then how come I keep getting rejected? How come I don't have a roster? How come I don't, have a boyfriend yet? Like, one of y'all is lying to me. Like, actually lying to me. Like, I'm pretty sure y'all girls are lying to me, telling me I'm pretty.
Brent, what's up, my brother? What's up? All my brothers are here tonight. I love it. I love it. You see what the validation I'm talking about? You know the girl in the first video? The girl in the first video, almost all of her comment section, right? Everyone in her comment section, you're beautiful, you're gorgeous. Oh, there's no difference, right? You look better without the makeup, without the filters. The fucking validation, delusional validation. Whiskey, thank you for all the support. Also, I would like a woman who appreciated the things I did. Just a wink and a nod. Again, women don't appreciate, and I will show you that, right? I have a video that it will be up soon, right? Women do not appreciate, they don't appreciate men. They don't appreciate men's effort. We will see that tonight. And here's this right here. This is the problem, right, that I'm talking about. The delusional validation that women give other women. And then what does it produce? What does all this validation that other women give to other women, what does it produce?
If girls keep calling me pretty, they keep calling me pretty, right? If I'm so fucking pretty, then how come I keep getting rejected? How come I don't have a roster? How come I don't, have a boyfriend yet? Like, one of y'all is lying to me. Like, actually lying to me. Like, I'm pretty sure y'all girls are lying to me, telling me I'm pretty.
And your desire is a roster. Your desire is to have a roster. These are the 304s that young men are dealing with. And you know what? I agree with Steve, right? It warms my cold, dead heart to see you younger guys seeing the truth about 304s. Men are slowly and surely, more and more men are so slowly and surely seeing women for what they are.
Okay, but how do I find a golden retriever type man? Because I'm actually starting to get really sick and tired of the super macho man. I don't want that no more. I want somebody who unironically wears glasses and would happily make me a sandwich in the middle of the night. I don't even care if he wears Hanes t-shirts every day. I just want him to be nice to me. Okay.
Another delusional woman, right? Another delusional woman, and a 304 as well. Another delusional woman that has been affected by feminism. You want a man that's good to you? The problem is that you can't. The problem isn't that you can't find a man that's good to you. The problem is, are you going to be attracted to the man that's good to you? This is why these women are delusional. Her body count is over 70. Probably is.
Sis, ask that man for his money. Ask that man for help. Ask that man for groceries. Ask that man to help you with your car. Ask him. Because if you are taking care of him, if you are living with him, I'm going to emphasize that. If you are living with him and taking care of him, feeding him, cooking for him, cleaning for him, organizing for him, pleasing him, then you should not be scared to ask him for shit. Ask him for his money, girl, and stop acting shy. Sis, ask that man for his...
Now, I don't disagree that if she is absolutely a helpmate to him, right? If she's actually a helpmate, she's actually doing what a woman should do, right? Help a man, cater to a man, be there for a man, then yeah, okay. She should reap the benefits. But are women doing that? Are women doing that? That's the thing, right? Are women actually helpmates to men? I don't think they are. I don't think women are actually helpmates to men. Not many, at least. Not modern day women. I don't think that they are actually helpmates to men. They are more liabilities. So,
One thing the girls gotta start doing is letting these niggas know it's a privilege. Like, it's very much a privilege to be in my presence. It's a privilege to be around me, nigga. It's a privilege to be able to call my phone and see what the fuck I'm doing. It's a privilege to even say, you know a bitch like me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be giving these niggas too much leverage, and like, no. You always gotta let these niggas know it's a fucking privilege. Say to him what it is.
It's a motherfucking privilege.
Thank you. One thing the girls gotta start doing is letting these niggas.
is it privilege? Right? Is it a privilege to be around used goods? Is it a privilege? Is it a privilege, right? To be the 100th man that enters this thing? Is it? I mean, like, this is the thing. I know men are simps. I know men will be simps. See the big boobies, right? See the big breasts and like Google, but no, I'm good. All I see is a hoe. That's it. Right here, I'm good. Whiskey, my brother. I am like my dad. He sacrificed many things for my mom. He thought of her long-term well-being every second of the day. After my dad died, my mom was set for life. That's men right there, right? That's good men wanting to be with good women. What are men getting? What are good men getting? Used goods, right? What are men getting? Ego, narcissism, right? That's what men are getting. These highly, highly egotistical women. Great. This is what men want. This is what men want. These insane, egotistical women.
I walked away from a 12-year relationship with 2 kids simply because I believe in myself. We have been together since I was 16 years old. You know, I had 2 children as a teenager. And I can honestly say that as young adults raising 2 children, we did pretty okay. I mean, we're both intelligent, ambitious, hardworking individuals. You know, we were good partners. But about 6 years into the relationship, I began to feel stuck. While he was sticking to and accomplishing all of the goals that he had set for himself, I was feeling like my life was just becoming like a revolving door of mother and wife duties. And then the goals that I had for myself would come last. My goals definitely weren't as important to him as they were to me. Sometimes I would even question if he even believed in me and really seen my vision. I would come up with all these plans on how we could, you know, relocate to California as a family. He could continue his same career goals. I would have more resources and opportunity available to build upon the goals and visions that, you know, I have for myself. And he would entertain it, but he never spoke life into it. You know, it was always more so about like what could go wrong. I mean, he had his mind set on how he wanted to accomplish things for himself, and that's okay. So year after year went by, and, you know, I held on to this idea that eventually things will work itself out. You know, hanging on to the potential. But all that did was made me unhappy and miserable because I was not being fulfilled. So things never got better. It actually just got worse over time. On top of the everyday struggles of being in a relationship, raising a family, especially so young, it was just like so hard. I kind of felt like I started to lose myself. I would try to plot on the right time to leave, but honey, the right time never came. I never saved up all that money that I told myself I was going to save up. So when I did leave, I would be able to get a new house, get a new car. That never happened. And when it all hit the fan, I walked away from everything. And you know what was the hardest? The judgment and criticism that I received, especially from people I thought would be in my corner. Now here we are, 8 years later, and life is good.
Life is great. After leaving that relationship, an overflow of blessings and opportunity started to come my way. Opportunity bigger than what I had even imagined for myself. It all starts with me truly believing in myself more than anybody else. Most people are not going to see your vision the way that you do. They just not. It has been an extremely long journey of healing and me finding myself all over again because, you know, I was in that relationship since I was 16 years old. You know, I was a mother since I was 14 years old. I didn't know who I was outside of being a mom and a wife. But I knew I was more than that. I am that too, but I'm also more than just that. And I know y'all be thinking I'm crazy when I say stuff like I'm staying single until I'm 55. And I be joking just a little bit. There's definitely some truth to that. I've experienced what it feels like to cook, clean, suck, fuck, pick your kids up, drop your kids off, and do it all over again. Now I am getting to know LaBrittany. Not LaBrittany the mother, not LaBrittany the wife, LaBrittany. And I'm enjoying it. I wouldn't change it for the world. Period.
Sorry I gotta make you guys suffer through that. Here's a bitch. Why does she want more? Because that is women. That is women. Always unsatisfied. She's this. I'm sorry I had to make you suffer through this, but here's a woman because I want to show you this woman. Okay, that was awful. I'm sorry, but because why? Why do I want to show this? Here's this woman. Okay, never said that this man couldn't provide for her. I mean, I'm pretty sure she would have told you that. Never said this man mistreated her, but said this man focused on his goals and his dream. Because here's the thing, men that focus on their goals, their dreams, guess what? Guess what? It is to provide for their family, to better their family, right? Because if a man can accomplish his goals, he's providing for his family. His goals are a good thing for his families. But guess what? A woman, when she goes after her goals, guess what? That's when she doesn't give a shit about you. That is when she leaves you. Her women's goals facilitate them leaving men. That's what women's goals are. Women's goals are around for them to pretty much leave men. Because here's the thing, right? Here's this selfish ass bitch. Okay? Here's this selfish ass and I did this video a while back. I did a reaction to this video a while back. But why do I want to bring it back up? Because here's the thing. This stupid ass woman constantly comes up on my FYP saying a whole lot of bullshit. Because I want to give you a basis of what this woman's mentality is. She left a man that she couldn't say that he abused her. He didn't. That he didn't provide for her. She didn't say that, right? That he mistreated her. He didn't. But what she did say, right, is that one, he didn't focus on her goals. Two, he was focused on his goals. But guess what? His goals meant the prosperity of your family. Her goals, right, meant the breaking up of her family. So let's get down to this. Why do I want to show this stupid ass, selfish ass bitch?
I'm going on a date with a white guy for the first time. I hope he never sees this video, y'all. I will be so embarrassed. I said I did not want to let this year end without stepping outside of my comfort zone and dating someone outside of my own race. So when he offered to take me out, I was like, I think this is my sign to go ahead and try something.
I mean, she's attractive, right? No one doubt that. So I'm pretty sure she's using her attractiveness, to her benefit.
For the first time. So far, he is off to such an amazing start. So when he hit me and asked me to go out, I was like, well, what's the plan? He was like, a beautiful dinner with an amazing vibe. I'm like, I love this. I love this way better than a damn WID text, okay? I love a man with a plan. He was like, I have something in mind, but I want to know, what's your favorite cuisine, or do you have a taste for anything specific? I'm like, no, I'm gonna let you make the plans. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to see what he comes up with. You know, you go ahead and make the plans. You be the man. You make the plans. Period. And I just want to show up looking pretty. So when he sent me the plans, he was like, okay, so this is where we're going, and this is the time. He's like, please let me know however I
And you gotta see how much makeup she cakes on herself. It is crazy.
can make it easiest for you. I can pick you up. I can send you a car, or you can meet me there. Whatever is
Big Barnes, what's up, my brothers?
the most easiest for you. Come on. I'm gonna meet him there just because this is my first time hanging out with him, and I don't want to give him my address just yet, you know?
She does.
But I just thought that was so considerate. Like, I didn't have to ask for you to send me a car. You automatically offered. I didn't have to ask. See, that's what I was talking about in that interview. A man who does things without us having to ask, because that's already how his life is set up. He already knows if he taking a woman out, he want to make sure she gets there safely. I'm gonna pick you up. I'm gonna send you a car. What do you want to do? Come on. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest. I am normally not naturally attracted to guys of any other race. I'm more naturally attracted to black men, right? But I told myself this year, I was like, you know what, LaBrittany, like, maybe you need to break out of your comfort zone and try something new, because obviously all these men that you are dating, like who you are naturally attracted to, is just not working. So
All the men she's dating, they're not working. Is it because of the men or is it because of you? Because you already see that here's a woman that would leave her man who's providing for her, who is taking care of the family. She would leave her man for that.
you need to change something. Try something that's
She
out of
has.
your comfort zone. You know what I mean? So this is me trying something out of my comfort zone. And so far, I'm like so intrigued. It's like the more we know who we are and what we want, the more complicated dating becomes, because we're just not settling for anybody or anything. We have standards, you know, we know what we want. We're looking for specific qualities, characteristics in a man. And
I find it, this is a thing where I find it funny, right? How selfish women are still in the dating market, right? You had a marriage, you had a man, you had a husband, and yet you left them. And now you're still in the dating market trying to find the next man.
I'm not going to Topgolf. I'm not going to the movies. Unless you my man, like my man, I'm just not. I take my kids to Topgolf and to the movies. I'm not going to Topgolf. I'm not.
This is these next couple of videos is why I wanted to do a video on this woman. Absolutely self-centered and honestly, like I said, right? What are women for? They are right now. I guarantee you, they are draining your pocket, and they're just a whole bunch of attitude.
I'm not going on no more dinner dates with no niggas. Flat out. Feel me? These niggas do not got the privilege of being seen with me out in public. Feel me? I'm looking all good. We walking in the restaurant. I'm walking behind him like I'm his bitch. Nigga want to take me to dinner, he gonna have to pay me for my time. He gonna have to pay me for getting up, getting dressed, doing my hair, my makeup, and leaving out my house. Fuck, I don't give a fuck about no little $100 dinner. And because I gotta sit there and then the waitress think I'm your bitch. I'm not going on no more dinner dates with no nigga.
Ghetto mouth. Most likely, yep, definitely is.
Pick your phone up and ask every nigga in your phone for $500. If you got it like that, ask him for $1,000. If you really got it like that, ask him for $5,000. Quit being scared. Take that money and go shopping. Pick your phone up and ask.
This is what we have, right? These bitter ass women, these women who destroyed their own marriages, out here giving advice to women. This is what we have. All right? We have a generation of bitter women that destroyed their marriages, destroyed their relationships, and giving advice to other women. Why do you think I'm saying that? You know what? Western women are disgusting. They are, honestly, they're broken.
If a man say something to you like, well, what you gonna do for me? What do I get? Tell that nigga go find him a man. Little bitch. If a man say something to you like, well, what you gonna do for me? What do I get? Tell that nigga go find him a man. Little bitch. If a man
Modern day women. Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely useless. I'm sorry. Not all women, but seems like it's gonna be most. Seem like it's most.
I'm not cooking, I'm not cleaning, I'm not sucking, I'm not fucking, I'm not washing clothes and folding drawers and putting them in drawers. I'm not doing none of that shit. Unless he buys me my house in the hills overlooking the ocean in Malibu. He has invested into assets in my trust fund. I am written into his will. I'm not cooking, I'm not cleaning.
Then I'll be the best housewife ever. Really? You are literally the bitch that left, that divorced your high school or college sweetheart, the man you gave kids to, the man you married, you divorced him. And you think men should be trusting you, you'll be the best housewife, and that you wouldn't leave it? This is the thing where I think it's funny with women. This is why I showed you that's why I'm sorry I made you suffer through that first video. Because this is why, right here. Shit, all these videos that's like flooding my FYP. This is why right here. Here's a woman that left her man of, what did she say, 12 years or whatever, right? 12 years with this man, or like at least a decade with the man that she gave her body to. She gave kids to, she married, she left him. And you think it'll be a smart decision to buy this woman a house, invest, give this woman investments, give this woman assets. That is stupid. Absolutely stupid. Like, literally, she's shown you how, disloyal she is. Whiskey. I like to cook because it's creative. Cooking is creative. I definitely agree. Buy her arse a Uber back to the streets where he found her. I agree. This is why women like this, right? Now that they're older, they're getting older every year, right? Why these women are just for recreational use only. Why do you think, right? Why do you think Kevin Samuels and other men have said single mothers are only for fun? That's it. Literally, why are single mothers only for... Single mothers are only for fun or for the simps, right? For the beta male simps. That is it. This woman is absolutely ridiculous.
Men don't know that women don't view sex emotionally anymore. We dead ass are looking at it as an activity, something to do, a transaction, if you will, sometimes. Just because a woman has sex with you don't mean she's in love with you, baby. It means you caught her on a good night and she was horny. I've had this happen to me probably, I think, like twice within the last couple years. That's why that man felt a type of way when he was sick and the girl was like, no, I'm not your girlfriend, I ain't about to go bring you no food. He felt a type of way because he thought, bitch, we had sex, what you mean? You don't like me? No, nigga, she was just horny. You caught her on a good night. Men don't know.
Recreational use only. Again, don't blame men. Don't blame men for only using women's bodies. Don't blame them, right? Don't blame men for pumping and dumping. Don't blame men for pumping and dumping, because here's the thing, right? Women are showing every day that they are only for recreational use only. Whiskey. The problem with giving women money is that they spend it on incredibly stupid things that have no value. Definitely agree. They spend it on themselves. No value whatsoever. Definitely, they have herpes. I agree. I definitely agree. I'm going to show you a video of soon about that.
If he is not a provider, he is a dependent. If he's not a provider, he is a dependent. And just because he's not asking you for any money, it does not mean that he is not draining you in other ways. He could be dependent on your aura. He could be dependent on your vibe. He could be dependent on your sex. He could be dependent on the way that you make him feel. So if he's not providing anything, if he's not bringing anything to the table, he is absolutely depending and draining you of your fucking energy. Run. If he is not a
Septum theory is very active. Another useless ass woman. This is a thing where I find it really ridiculous that these women have any. It's like this is a thing where women constantly complain men aren't providing. Well, what are men providing for? Used goods. Men are providing for women that are like tattooed on the face, older, used, right? Single baby mamas, right? Baby mamas. That's what men are providing for. You are providing for baby mamas. You are providing for other men's kids. Great. Great. That is what men want to provide for.
I don't know, but I genuinely do not like fucking men. Like, I genuinely don't. And this is not coming from a place of hurt or bitterness, because honestly, nobody did shit to me. Nobody did anything to me, I promise you. But I literally couldn't imagine being in a relationship right now with a man. Like, I couldn't imagine it. I don't want you to touch me. I don't want to have sex with you. I don't want to cook for you. I don't want to pour into you. I don't want to text you all day. I don't want to pretend like I care about what you ate. I genuinely don't want anything to do with pouring into a man at this point in my life. And it's not coming from a place of hurt. I'm not a lesbian. I don't like women. I just genuinely don't fucking like men. I don't know if it's due to the fact that the species of men that are out there right now are just not hitting on shit. But I just get so irritated when a man even speaks to me. Like, why the fuck are you talking to me? Why are you looking at me? I don't know, but
I hope, right? I hope more men go on board my point of view, right? Either we go MGTOW or we go passport bros. That is it. Leave these women alone. This is the brotherhood right now, right? This is the brotherhood. We either go MGTOW or we go passport bro. Stop dealing with Western women. I'm sorry, right? They are honestly poison. Western women have gone to the point where they are a drain. These women are a drain. Leave them alone. I'm so happy that more and more men are not approaching women. I'm so fucking happy. It's crazy, but I'm happy that more and more men are not approaching women anymore. I love it. Leave these women to either the pookies, the bad boys, the players, right? Good men like us, men that focus on themselves, men that push themselves to be the best they can be. We either go MGTOW or we go passport bro. Fuck these bitches. All right? Fuck them. Leave them alone. I don't even deal with these things. All right? Don't even deal with these things. Let the pookies have them. All right? Let the pookies have them. We either go MGTOW or we go passport bro. That is the fucking revolution. That right there is the fucking revolution. Have all good men either go MGTOW or go passport bro. Fuck yes. Fuck these bitches. Omni, what's up, my brother? They sure ain't ladies we used to romanticize. Exactly. That's why these women are not worth it. These women are not worth your time anymore. My brothers. These women are not worth your time. They either drain your pockets or give you fucking attitude. That is it. Right? Whiskey. Every man and women need to tighten up how they speak. F-bombs and expletives are a turn off for me. I get it, my brother. I get it, right? But, you know, when you got to be emotional, and again, we shouldn't always We shouldn't always act on emotions, but this is a thing where why am I emotional, right? Why am I getting emotional? Because here's the thing, right? I hate shit like this. When we have a generation of women, either they choose to date shitty men. A generation of women choose to date shitty men, get traumatized by shitty men. They get traumatized by shitty men. Now they go back into the dating market, older, used, become a single mom. Now they have higher expectations, but they also have bitterness, jaded. They're jaded. They're combative. They have anger issues, right? They are aggressive. They are literally miserable. Coming out here shitting on men. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of how social media, and again, yes, social media is social media. It's not necessarily the real world. But here's the thing, okay? We have to recognize that social media is a propaganda machine, right? Social media is a propaganda machine. It's how women can spread hate. It is how women can spread hate. So here's my thing, right? I'm not trying to spread hate to women. I'm not saying here, oh, we need to hate on women. No. Listen to what I said. We should be going MGTOW or passport bro. None of that is hating on women. Not a single thing that I say is about hating on women. I am all for these women doing their shit, right? Deal with the pookies. Deal with the players. I do not wish these women ill will. I do not wish these women ill will. What I say is that we as men, right, and in my opinion, I think my community is built on a lot of good men, right? Good men, logical men, men that focus on themselves, men that are not out here with hate towards women. We are tired of this shit. We are tired of the propaganda. We are tired of women choosing shitty men, getting hurt by shitty men, getting traumatized by shitty men, coming back into the dating market and spewing all this shit, right? Spewing all this hateful shit towards men. So again, why am I emotional is because I want more men to stop dealing with these women. Leave them alone. Right? Goldman Sachs did a study by 2030. 45% of women, right, will be single and childless. Praise the Lord, right? Praise the Lord if women would actually become more, praise the Lord if like there would be less single mothers out there, right? That would be a good thing to the world. But again, let these women suffer in loneliness. Let them. Because I guarantee you, my brothers, I guarantee you, right? In the next 5 years, maybe even 10 years, maybe even less, this whole fucking, lonely male epidemic, it's actually lonely female epidemic, right? Actually lonely female epidemic. Because let's be honest. What fucking hobbies do women have? Right? What hobbies do women have? What? Really, hobbies they have is makeup, is really the stupid shit, right? Makeup, clothes, right? It's honestly, a lot of women's hobbies are very unfulfilling. Now, not all women, but what I'm saying is that a lot of these women will not be able to withstand loneliness. A lot of these women cannot go MGTOW because it's not built into them, right? It's not built into them. But men, we can go our own way. We can stop dealing with these miserable ass women. Really? I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't know. Exactly. David, exactly. The movement, right? The movement is starting. The movement is starting. We as men, right? We are starting that movement. All right. I am not hating on women. No rhetoric I'm saying. Post it in chat. Really? Exactly. 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 100%. But yeah, this is what men are dealing with. Let me try it.
Oh, and while we're on the topic of money, as a woman, you have no business hunching on a man that cannot and will not help you financially if need be. I said what I said. Oh, and while we're on the topic of money, as a woman, you have no business hunching on a man that cannot and will not help you financially if need be. I said what I said. Oh, and while...
Yep. Again, the propaganda machine. The propaganda machine. All right? This is the propaganda machine. It's all about the propaganda machine. It's all about women using men. Stupid are gonna be stupid. Exactly. Fucking exactly. Right? So that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Stop it with these women. Stop dealing with them. We're going MGTOW, my brothers. We're going MGTOW or we're going passport bros. I'm telling you guys. The world is bigger than what we believe, right? The world is bigger. Stop dealing with these women. Stop dealing with them. Stop dealing with these women. Because I'm done. I am done. Right? These women are not worth dealing with. So don't deal with them. Do not deal with these women. All right?